Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody's favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. And today we in Chicago, y'all. Now check this out. Oh, before I get started, let me just say this. Shout out to my girl Yolanda Williams for the big cash out, man. I appreciate it. She said she the boss baby mama, y'all. She out there in Oakland, man. Shout out to my girl Jessica. She from Long Beach, y'all. She in California. Shout out to one of our new subscribers, y'all. His name is Mickey Boy. He from England, y'all. Wow. Shout out to Les Red. He in London. Shout out to my girl Tiffany, new guy Albert Daniels, y'all. Shout out to him. Oh, can't forget my girl Lady Reese, y'all. Can't forget her. And my girl that I always watch and hit the cash app. All these names I just called always hit the cash app. Kayama Sydney. Okay, so check this out, right, y'all. Some of you young guys that be out here in the street, y'all need to realize this, man. It's good to fight fire with fire sometime. But if it's not a really threat sometime, you can finesse the situation, as y'all like to use that word. Or you could go the player route, as we always say. You don't always have to get gangster, right? So check this out. It's this nigga from out west moved in my neighborhood and started selling blows, right? That's heroin, right? So I'm the one always running the D lines in our neighborhood. I done had plenty of them. So my little guys always know I keep a D line jumping, goddamn it. And if this YouTube shit don't work, zzz, I'm gonna get that goddamn blender out and zzz, y'all go zzz, and that motherfucker still over there. Zzz, zzz. So y'all better make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that cash out, or I'm gonna be zzz, zzz. I'll fire it up in a minute, right? So check it out, right? The nigga tipping in our neighborhood. My brother peeped him. And he like, man, Reese, I think this nigga here doing woo woo woo. I'm like, what? He ain't hollered at nobody. Oh, I'm finna go shut him down, goddamn. He like, no, man. He said he's selling that shit that you be selling. He said, man, you might need to cut into him and see if you can make some money with him. Don't go the gangster route, go the player route. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense, y'all. So I befriended the motherfucker and I started fucking with him. Just that week, bam, before you know it, he 2 workers down and 2 cars down. They done hit him back to back to back to back, y'all. And he was fucked up, right? Then at the same time, I goes out here, me and my wife, bam, they take a fucking car from me. And I'm like, shit, we got to get it. So I holler at him. He fucked up, y'all. He done took 2 losses. He 2 workers and a car down. But he got a D-line that's jumping. But he don't got money to even cop from his connect or whatever. So I had befriended him. I said, hey, Joe, the phone's still ringing, man. Let me use the line to do woo. He like, yeah. I said, yeah, man, I got to connect. He like, all right. So I started out, I bought 3 of them, right? Ran through that shit real quick. And he like, damn, you through? I'm like, yeah. I did it again. And then he like, fuck it. You go buy 3, I'm going to put up 2. And we got 5. He did it. He like, damn, well, I'm going to get 3, you get 3. We getting it back pumped up. And he like, damn, man, you know what? I said, yeah. He said, I'm going to just make you my partner, man. And we go pump it back up. I'm like, cool. So we start getting money together, y'all. Getting money together. Building it back up, building back up. Before you know it, we at 10, 15, 20. We doing our thing. Everybody eating. So he like, damn, Trump, I got enough money to pay the connect now. I'm like, yeah, well, let's do it. We paid the original nigga that he owed, and he started hitting us, right? We getting money. But it always be some funny shit comes into play sometime, right? We start rolling really, really, really hard. The guys in my neighborhood wanted to get down on them, but I had came in now, so they couldn't get down on them. They said, Trump, you know this nigga juking over here? I'm like, yeah, that's my shit, Joe. Oh, man. He like, I knew Trump had some know about this shit, man. This nigga right next door to G house, I knew Trump had to know what was going on. I'm like, yeah, that's my shit. So they didn't fuck with him, right? Let me tell you what he started doing, right? He started trying to figure out a way after we got back up there I ain't stealing. I ain't fucking up no money or nothing. Now he want his line back. He can't figure out a way to get the line back without just crossing me out or whatever. Plus, I'm the protection, so he didn't rush and do it. This happened over time, y'all. We was getting money for a nice little minute, you know. And I told you I had the nervous breakdown and all that shit with the whole all that, right? So he started trying to figure out little ways to get this right. So one night we sitting here, we bagging up, getting ready for the morning. We finna shut down like at 11 o'clock, whatever time it was. It was like 11 something. And we got like 5 phones. You know, he had a plan. We got 5 phones. One of his phones ring, y'all. I answered, yeah. Hey man, I want Deuce. He want 2. I said, okay, I'll meet you up there. I jumped in his truck, y'all, and goes up there. I'm looking for the nigga by the payphone. And he come the dick swing the corner with the lights on. Whoop, 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 whoop. I look, I'm like, man, I don't go to jail like that. I get up out of there on their ass, y'all. Whoop. Now we got a high-speed chase. But I'm in a motherfucking geo tracker. It got no speed whatsoever, y'all. But this little motherfucker turn the corner in a minute. Them bitches got right up on me. I hit brakes and spin that bitch all the way around. And U-turning. Soon went back the other way. Now, I'm like knowing they in there bagging up, y'all. Bitch had bought me one of them brand new phones. You know you have to slide it out, that Sprint shit. I'm trying to get the phone. I got to try to slide it out. All that fancy shit, turn it sideways. I got to do this with the police behind me. I called them, hey, Joe, the police on me, man. Y'all clean all the way up. They on me, dog. I said, I can't outrun them, man. So I said, I'm just buying y'all some time. Clean up. And I'm turning corners and shit. I spin around. Did that shit about 4 times, y'all. I done made the dicks mad. They mad. I'm coming up 76th Street. Nothing but blue lights coming toward me. And they in the back. I'm like, well, I said it to myself. You ain't gonna make it home tonight, Shrimp. You know, I knew I wasn't, but I didn't have but 2 bags, y'all. I took them and put them in the vent. And that motherfucker had cocked that pistol. He pulled on the side of me and cocked the pistol, right? I'm like, all right, let me stop. So I stopped. Boy, this is the first time, but not the first time, but this is another time when the police beat the shit out of me. When we shot him, that was one time. This the second time. Man, that motherfucker got out. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what? He like, where the shit at? Where the shit at? I'm like, I ain't got nothing. Where the shit at? You a damn lie. He said, I just called you. Where the shit at? I'm talking about he hit me in my head, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Where the shit at? Where's it at? I'm like, I don't got nothing. Where the shit at? Boom, boom. Did you put it in the vent? Did you put it in the vent? I said, yeah. And he stopped, right? He damn near beat it out of me, y'all. He should have kept him coming. God damn it. He let me get my composure, right? He said, now what you said, did you put it in the vent? Oh, man. I ain't got shit. I mean, oh, man, this motherfucker. Yeah, you damn near had me, you dirty bastard. But I can't tell on myself. But I swear to God, he damn near beat it out of me. I said, yeah. I sure said, yeah, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. I said, yeah. And then, you know, so they took me to jail. They mad than a motherfucker at me, right? They gets me in the station. I sit down, and shit. I goes in the back because I don't need to talk to him or none of that. I go back there and lay down. That's why I hate the police too, right? Here comes some slick talking officer, think he can outsmart me. I'm laying down. He come in there. Damn, man. I said, what's up? You was driving that red truck? I said, yeah. Damn, man, they just found this shit, man. All that shit, what you had, heroin? Damn, you had a jab out there. You had 2 jabs? And you know I'm laying there. I set up, y'all, because I'm finna beat his ass. I said, you know what? That's why don't nobody like the police, man. I said, y'all some lying, dirty bastards. I said, then you found no jab out there, nigga, because I know I ain't had no jab. I know what I had. I didn't have shit. You know what I mean? So you in here trying to play games, man. That's why I don't love it like y'all. You know, you in here trying to trick me and convince me that I got some shit that I know I didn't have. Get the fuck on out of here, bro. and go play with somebody else. And then he started talking about other shit after he see, damn, this nigga knew what he had. Then, the other police come back there. And I said, hey, man, I need to see a doctor because the nigga was hitting me hard, y'all. My shit was swelling up. I said, I need to see a doctor. He said, what you need to see a doctor for? I said, when you hit me upside my head, motherfucker. He said, you mean when you fell? I said, yeah, well, you can say that too. Whatever you want to say, as long as I get a doctor here. So they called the paramedics, y'all. Now, the police, they ain't used to this shit. The ambulance don't go to the police station unless somebody got hurt, shot, some shit like that. So it scares the watch commander when they see this shit. They don't know what's going on. But they sitting in the front. They like, what the fuck? What the fuck is the ambulance doing here? They like, we got a suspect back there hurt. Who he hurt? What the fuck? He come back there. He said, hey. He said, what's wrong? What's wrong? I said, I need to see a doctor. He said, what happened? Did they beat you up? Did they beat you up? I said, no, man. While I was getting in the police car, I fell and hit my head. I'm capping, right? The police standing behind him. He like, damn, this nigga ain't even gonna tell on me, right? So he like, damn. So they checked me out and then they put me back in the cell. And then I'm like, nah, what y'all charging me with, man? He like, man, we ain't find nothing. He said, man, they just charged you with that traffic warrant you had. I'm like, all right, no problem. I gets out 2 days, y'all. When I come back to my partner, why he try to tell me that I was hot, that my wife, his wife, because I had a wife and he had a wife. We was like couple hustling together, right? He say, man, my wife said you hot, man, and she don't want you to be in here for a while. I'm like, hold on. That was your phone they called, bro. And that was your car. That was your smoke. And then we're a team. It don't matter where it came from. He tried to do that because he's trying to get me out the way anyway, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I don't give a fuck. Just let me get the phone. And I'll do my own thing and you do yours. He like, all right, no problem. He thought this was going to hurt me, but it started making me bigger. Because now I can do my own thing. We still partners, but I'm going out working on my shift and he doing his. We study getting the phone is rolling hard, right? I started noticing this shit. I tell y'all I got ESP, y'all. I pay attention to every fucking thing. I noticed all the big money customers and niggas that buy 5 and 6, they stop calling the work line. They calling his private line. I be flipping the neighborhood. I come to the door. Man, what the fuck you doing at the door? I'm waiting on this nigga to call. He one of the niggas that buy 5. Why the fuck you at this door, man? Because I'm mad. We ain't tipping out the house. Why you here? This what got him busted, y'all. Instead of him letting the lines roll and keep it out there, he got him coming to the house because he trying to undercut me while I'm working, right? Got the house hot. So we study flipping. I'm study seeing these people up here coming to the door. I said, man, I told my girl, I said, man, this phone's starting to get slower. I said, this nigga telling them people to call that other phone. Like I said, I'm sharp. When I come over the next day, I'm like, all right, I'm finna go. And, I'm getting ready to go out. I said, no, I don't want that phone. Give me that blue one, nigga. He, huh? Yeah, give me that one. The one that you got ringing over there, that one. Oh, man, this my person. No, I don't want to hear that shit. Give me that phone. He couldn't figure it out, right? We study rolling, y'all. And then something happened with the Connect. Connect didn't go to jail. Something happened with one of the other guys, right? And this nigga kept doing what he doing, trying to get slick. This is what he did. I almost forgot this. He started doing this. We got phones, y'all. He got 5 phones. These is his personal phone, the family plan. So he got one, his wife got one, and his son and the daughter, 2 daughters. I had my own personal phone. So he got a family plan of 5. 2 of them we was using for work phones, right? He started saying this, man, them phone bills due tomorrow, man. I don't know what we gonna do, man. They $500, man. I don't know what we gonna do. You don't know what we gonna do. We gonna pay the motherfucker. Why wouldn't we pay the bill that's making us money? He trying to play me dumb, y'all. Oh, he didn't want to spend the money, but I got it. I don't know what he was doing with his money. I was stacking my. I had the side bitch over there, right? I got work and shit at her house, and I'm coming in there going in the safe. I got to pay the phone bill. She even noticed it. She said, "Why every time the phone bill due, you got to pay it, babe?" I said, "I don't know, and I don't give a fuck." I said, "If it weren't for this nigga and me cutting into his line, I wouldn't even have this safe with money like this in it. You know, this is from his shit." I said, "When I came in, the line was rolling already. So I ain't mad. I'll spend it. Because I got it right back. Once I spent it, he gave it back to me in the D anyway. Here, this is for the phone bill and this that. He just wasn't able to stack the money like I was because his wife was smoking and he was doing whatever he was doing, fucking up money, and he snorted dope and all that shit too. So he was fucking up and I was stacking up. So I guess he really didn't have it, right? So, like I said, we getting money. All of a sudden, they hit the house. Boom! I'm over here in my building where I'm at now. His building was the one right next door. They hit that motherfucker so hard, y'all. I heard the boom when they hit the door and locked it down. Locked him up, y'all. I'm like, God damn. Okay, no problem. I'm still out here rolling and rolling. One thing about when you're hustling and when the police come at you, you never know how big you got. I'm so used to this shit just rolling smooth like it was. I'm just keeping it going. It's rolling. Whoever the police was that hit him, whoever told, they said, "Man, these niggas is still out here." He said, "How? We just locked dude up." He said, he had a partner. He had a partner? He like, "Yeah." "Who was his partner?" They throw my name up there. They like, so a lot of the customers at first thought I was a worker because I came in and he started that first, y'all. Telling the workers, the people who was buying the shit, the customers, "Damn, bitch, you always ask me for money. Why don't you ask Shrimp for some shit?" He said, "That nigga don't work for me. That's my partner. He can give you a bag on credit. He can do that." So he started that shit too, right? I'm like, okay, that ain't nothing. One thing about when you pumping that D, you got to take care of them dope fiends because they'll tell on your ass. You know, you don't want to leave them sick. You know, you really don't want to leave them sick. There's more money in the hustling game when it comes to the heroin, but they snitch more. The crackheads don't really tell like that. They'll take their lick, go to jail, and you know what I mean? But the dope fiend, he don't want to be sick, y'all. Because that's some shit you don't want to go through, and he'll tell it. He'll tell something. But how you keep that down, if they ask you for something, you just take care of them if you can, especially when you're making good money. I used to tell my wife all the time, "Hey, don't cuss my customers out. Because when they got to tell something, they go say, I'm going to tell on Shawty and that snotty bitch." You know? So I had to train her. Man, just be cool with them. Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that, right? So look, when I was younger, right, it was this old cat in the neighborhood named Broham Mike. Broham Mike had a D-line rolling, y'all. I'm like 17. I'm seeing him got all the traffic and shit. I said, "Man, what you selling?" He tell me what he's selling. Ooh, we holler. He stayed right down the street from me. We go over there. We start talking and shit. I had end up meeting a chick that stayed next door to him anyway, right? So I was familiar with the area and all that. So me and him locked in. I'm like, damn. I said, "Man, who you working for?" He said, "Some dude." Ooh. I said, "Man, you tell that motherfucker he can't work over here without permission. He got to pay for that." He said, "Okay, what you want?" I said, "Man, $100 a day at least." He like, "All right, make it so." They start paying it. I didn't know how much money these motherfuckers are making, y'all. You know, these motherfuckers making at least 15,000 a day. I'm like, if I'd knew that, I'd have jumped out there like, nigga, we need $1,000 a day. You know, and he getting it. Dude paid me every fucking day. No bullshit, no nothing. He paid every day. One of the other guys see, they like, "Shrimp, what's all that traffic? Woo woo." I said, "Man, the old timer down there selling the D, man, but they paying me to serve over here." They like, "Oh, okay, they taking care of you?" I'm like, "Yeah." They like, "All right, fuck it, you know, leave it alone." They just wanted to know. Because everybody wasn't hustling, but they started seeing all the traffic, and they know if I'm involved, what's going on. They know something going on. Shrimp involved in that shit. So me and him got money. He used to give me valuable game, y'all. That's why I say I never would try to move the OGs out the way. Even if I thought they fell off or whatever, I would just pick their brains. Some of the shit he done told me done saved my life, just the small shit. Especially with the shit y'all going through now, all the shooting. He told me, he said, Shrimp, when you driving, he said, never pull all the way up on the car. He said, you leave yourself a little room. That way if something jump, you can get up out of there. And why I always did that, y'all, and I had to use it one day, and I was so grateful. We over east one day coming back in the line. It's about 7 of us, 7 cars. Niggas, I guess they see us, and like there's some of them hooks, niggas just start busting. Boom, 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 boom. We duck, zoop, zoop. I get right up out of there, zip, zip, zoop. I see my guy, he had to back up and I'm like, it took them a minute to get up out of there. I just zoop, zoop, zoop. Now they done busted us. We can't even return fire because we know the police finna come. And we all dirty. We got straps. Well, we like, what block is that? My man, like, that's Manistee. That's how that shit started. Manistee, because I think they were shooting at my man in the line. That Cadillac might have been in the line. The story I told y'all the other day. That's how that shit started. So they knew him. So I'm like, damn, that's some valuable information. But that old timer, man, he put me up on a lot of game, y'all. A lot of game. And he just passed away. They called him Broham Mike because he drove nothing but Broham Cadillacs. Nothing but Broham Cadillacs, man. And, that shit crazy. Listen, the police is so dirty, man. They robbed me and my wife one time, y'all. We had another D-line. We rolling. This bitch set me up. She had called me 27 times, y'all. I'm on my way, but the line is juking so hard. I'm coming from maybe the hundreds and working my way back. So if a call comes that's closer, she got to wait. So I'm working my way to her. Thank God when I get to her, I had one left. And I hit her. I tell you, my wife is a nurse. She got her whole check in the purse. And I'm pulling off the block. I'm right there on 69th and Ash, and I'm coming. I see them coming around because they can't be on me. I ain't made no move violation, and they ain't even got eye contact on me yet. So why would they be on me? You feel me? So I try to be slick, pull over, and I'm finna go in the courtesy change. He pull up and block me in. Hey, so get it. Come here, man. Come here. I'm like, what's up? Come here. Put your hands on the car. I'm like, what? He put your hands on the car. Got me on the car. Kicked my legs. And he searching me all hard and shit. And he all hostile, y'all, rough with it. He go in the car. Now his partner couldn't have been on it because his partner didn't search the car. He did it all, y'all. He did it all. So he fucking with me. And he all in my drawers. I'm like, what you looking for? You'll see in a minute. He couldn't find it. So he searched the car. He see the money my wife got. And he like, what the fuck? He gets back in the car. Nah. He sat in the car. And he went over the visor, y'all. And pulled out a piece of paper. And he got a serial number on it. And then he pulled the 10 out. He pulled the 10 out of his top pocket, y'all. He said, look at this 10. I looked at it. It had circles around the man's eyes. And it said, got you, right? And then he handed me the number out of his pocket. It was the serial number off the $10 bill. But he wrote that shit and made it himself, y'all. He didn't get it out of my wife's purse. Now, I'm sitting there like, damn. I done sold at least, because we was having 500 packs. I done sold $500 worth of heroin. So I don't know if I did that or not, to be honest. My wife is pissed, but I always tell her, you need to pipe down sometime, bitch. You know what I mean? Because you can't win when you're dealing with a dirty cop. So he said, hey, man. Yeah, he said, man, hey, you want to pay your bond now? I'm like, what? He said, you want to pay your bond now? I'm like, what you talking about? He said, who money is that in your wife's purse? I'm like, that's my money. He said, man, just give me $200. I'm going to tell my partner I ain't find shit. Now, if y'all own this together and did this thing, how come your partner don't know? You feel me? So I knew that was bullshit. It was like 10 o'clock in the daytime, y'all. I pictured being in that motherfucking cell, that humming the whole motherfucking day. The next day, gotta go to the county. I'm like, shit, this shit worth $200. So I go to my wife. I'm like, give me $200 out the purse. She get out the car. Boom! Maurice! He didn't get that fucking 10 out of my purse. He didn't get shit. Shut up, bitch. If this motherfucker got a 10 in his pocket to bust me, he probably got the dope too. So you pipe your motherfucking ass down, get this motherfucker $200 so we can get the fuck out of here. Shit, we making it on the street anyway. Fuck that shit. You think I'm finna go to jail for this motherfucker? Cause all he had to do is go to the station, go to the dicks up there. Hey, did y'all bust anybody yet? Yeah, we got an asshole, man. Let me get 2 of them blows. I'm gonna put this on. Oh, man. Matter of fact, take 5 if you're an asshole. They do that, y'all. They do that when you irritate the police, piss them off, talk shit. Oh, they can play you, boy. They'll whoop you with the pen. They can say you had anything. They can bag up baking soda, y'all, and send your ass to jail. And you won't know it until you get to the jail and y'all have court and it come back from the lab. It'll be 0.01. But guess what? It'll been 30 fucking days later by the time all that shit happened. I'm like, man, I didn't want to go through it. Shit, we had damn near $1,400. Her check plus 5 plus 2 I had already had. I'm like, shit. We had like $1,400 some dollars. So I'm like, fuck that. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him, right? And she went on, gave it to him. She was mad. But I'm like, you ain't going to jail. I am. Like I say, it was like 10 something. I picture me being in that cell, y'all. And I'm like, I didn't want to go. I'm going to tell you something. When you out here in these streets, always follow your first mind, y'all. When y'all hear me talk about these spots I've been juking them on them for real, right? This is the same year. Me and my partner used to be hitting licks, man. We did a few little kick those, right? He was fucked up. He a general too, right? So I had just got on with the D, so my line had started rolling and I'm getting down. I'm lending him money and everything. He wanted me to go on the last move with him. Now, my wife had just got another job nursing and the D-line rolling. There's no reason for me to be robbing nobody. If you don't need the money, don't be trying to rob people because you can get your ass killed on the stick up. So he wanted me to go on that, y'all. I said, no, I didn't want to go. I'm stalling him. All the time, y'all, he had been paid to step on a motherfucker, y'all. And he was trying to take me with him because he knew even if he done it, I would have kept my mouth closed. This dirty bastard was finna take me on the lick, whack the nigga, ain't gonna give me none of the money for the move, just take me with him because he knew. So my first mind said, don't go. Again, I pictured myself. What if I was in that cell? That sound. It's the sound for me. That's the humming of the lights. And you're looking at a gray wall. And the turnkeys, you can hear them, but it's silence. All you hear is that. And you got to wait all night until you go to court. That shit is irritating. You're just sitting there like, damn, I shouldn't even been here. You thinking of all what you did wrong to get there. Damn, I knew I shouldn't have been driving without my license. Damn, I shouldn't have took the gun. I was only going up the street. All this shit going through your head, right? So I tell him, he said, man, I want you to go with me. I'm like, well, let me shut this D-line down and I'll go. But my first mind telling me don't. My boy Daddy-O pulled up. When I just went to his funeral, Chuck pulled up. And I'll tell him the situation. He said, what's going on? I said, my man want me to go on a lick with him, but man, my first mind telling me, don't go. He said, man, G, always follow your first mind. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that cash out. He said, man, always follow your first mind, G. He said, matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure you follow. He said, I want you to ride with me. I said, all right. I take a ride with him, right? The nigga called me, hey, Shrimp, where you at? I spin him again. I said, man, you taking your car? He said, no. I said, all right, we're going to switch cars. By the time you get another car, I'll be back. He go switch cars and come back. He called me here outside my house blowing. I called, my brother called me, tell me he out there. I called him, I said, damn, man, I ain't back yet. Well, you go ahead and take care of the business on your own, man. Get somebody else. I don't want to slow you down. He said, all right. Would you believe that nigga went out, y'all, and caught a motherfucking murder that night? Caught a motherfucking murder, y'all, that he knew he was going to do. The nigga he took with him went first and dropped down on the nigga, right? They put the nigga tie on the flat. So when the nigga come out there fuck with his tie, the nigga walked up on him and boom, boom, gave him some. It was two of them, right? He walked up and gave him some. My nigga that's in jail, he got 55 years for this shit, y'all, so I can tell it. He got 55 years. He walked up and tried to shoot the nigga he brung with him, y'all. That nigga jumped up and ran. They had to shoot out. All this shooting, whoever the driver was, left his ass. That's what he get with his dirty bastard. They left his ass. When he get back to where the getaway car's supposed to be, it's gone. It's gone because he heard two shootouts. And he like, what the fuck? He bounced. The other nigga bounced and he don't know where he at, y'all. He beats up his girlfriend, y'all. And the police come to get him for the domestic. He started talking about a goddamn murder. They said, what the fuck are you talking about? He tell the whole story. They go get my partner and lock his goofy ass up. Lock his ass up. When my boy Turk came by the next day, I thought fame was phony, y'all. When the motherfucker faint, I thought it was phony. That motherfucker Turk told me that nigga caught a murder that night. I swear to God, boom! Turk had shrimp. He picked me up. I'm like, hey. I said, did you just say he caught a murder, Turk? He said, yeah. Oh my God. I'm thinking, oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so glad I'm my own man. I don't listen to what no motherfucker tell me. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. And let me tell you something. If you feel like something ain't right, it ain't right. Because if your first mind always go be the right one, really. If you think something wrong, it's probably something wrong. If you think you smell a rat, it's probably a rat. If you feel a double cross, it's a double cross. Always be like, fuck it. Even if you turn out to be wrong, what's the chance you take? Fuck it. You ain't gonna lose nothing by saying, no, I ain't gonna do that. Something telling me don't do it. It's a lot of niggas be in jail and they say that some told me don't serve that nigga. Some told me that. It's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody favorite baby daddy voice to the street. I'm a plenty now, dig you later. This goddamn phone finna go out on me, y'all. I'm out.